One Piece live action showrunner breaks silence on Chopper's design. One Piece live action season 2 was announced with Oichiro's video message. The mangaka also teased Chopper's introduction in the sequel season. No doubt Chopper is a beloved character to fans. The new Doctor is a genius and lovable, even though he isn't human. Chopper is actually a reindeer with the power of a human fruit. Alright, so let's see if they talk about the design. Chopper looks really adorable in the anime and manga, but many wonder how he will look in the One Piece live action version. Delve deeper to find out what the One Piece live action showrunner Steven has to say about Chopper's character design. In the interview with Screen Rant, Steven revealed that his favorite character is Tony Chopper. Of course it is. He says it's just such an out there, larger than life character. He's a talking reindeer. Okay, let's get to the design. He also loves the background story, the origin stories. Additionally, since it is not possible for him to reveal too much about Chopper's appearance in One Piece live action, Steven talked about the limitations of CG. It's always tough. For example, one of the things that we were dead set on is trying to do as much practical on the show as possible for budgetary purposes. CG is a very tough and very expensive. We wanted the show to feel as grounded as possible, given that the world is so large, wild, and wanky. One example is the fisherman characters. We made a very early decision not to do them as CG characters. Not to make them 8 or 12 feet tall. It would have required too much time and money to do so. So it was like, let's do these characters right, but let's do them practically as much as possible. And then if we need to, we can embellish some gill movement or something like that. All right, so based on what is said in this article, I really do think that ultimately Chopper is not going to be CG, and if he ends up being CG, I think he's gonna have very minimal screen time, or maybe just not a lot of movement, maybe more, face on camera or somewhere in the background. Now, if they choose to have him more on screen, then I think it's gonna be very likely that he is going to be more of a prosthetic type of character. Maybe they do something like Little Tooth in Netflix, although I don't know if that's actually going to work with the character, because although Chopper does look a little bit human in the sense that he is standing on two legs, he really doesn't look human. He looks like a reindeer that is standing up. I'm curious to see what design they'll end up going with. And another thing to consider is that Chopper, when he's not transformed, he's actually smaller, so they would have to get like a child or something to play the character. And when it comes to working with children, I don't know, I'm not part of the industry, so I don't know, but I can imagine it can be tough when it comes to the recording hours and so on and so forth. But it does look like he probably won't be a CG character. I don't know, so let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is Chopper going to be CG? Are they just going to grab a human and put some antlers on them? Let me know in the comments, and as always, just want to remind you that we must persevere.